Hi friends, welcome back for another cooking video. Before we get started on how to make this super easy and flavorful Alfredo Fettuccine pasta, be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you are the first to find out about more easy and delicious recipes like this one. The reason why I love making this dish is because it requires very few ingredients and is always a crowd pleaser. Let's start by marinating the chicken. I'm using half-pound breast meat, and as you can see, I've chopped it up into small pieces. Marinate with garlic, olive oil, and Louisiana seasoning, but if you don't have Louisiana seasoning, then you can also use salt, pepper, and chili flakes as an alternative. We want to marinate the chicken first before anything else so that it soaks in the flavor while we spend time preparing for our vegetables. Once it's all mixed, set the chicken aside and chop one white onion into small pieces. For the mushrooms, I'm using about 1 cup and slicing them in equal pieces. For this kind of creamy pasta, it's better to use cremini mushrooms, but since I already had these white button mushrooms in the fridge, I'm using them instead. Next, heat about 2 tablespoons of oil on high heat and stir fry the chicken. Sometimes I like to add a little bit of water and cover the pot with the lid so it makes the chicken nice and soft. Once the chicken is ready and all the water has been evaporated, we're going to dish out the chicken and use the same pot to saute our vegetables. I like using garlic and melted butter instead of oil to saute my vegetables because it adds a nice flavor to them. I'm adding the chopped onions first and will later add the mushrooms because they saute rather quickly. While your veggies are being sauteed, you're going to put water for the fettuccine to boil as well, because we're going to need this pasta water to add back into our sauce later on. Once the onions and mushrooms are nicely sauteed, add the chicken as well as the Alfredo sauce. Since the Alfredo sauce we're using from the jar is quite thick, take some of the pasta water to stir out the remaining contents and pour it back into the pasta sauce to make it less thick and more runny. I always like to take the extra step to season my sauce because it really helps bring out that punch of flavor. Add few squirts of Frank's Red Hot sauce, half a cube of chicken broth as an alternative to salt, 1 teaspoon black pepper, and about 1/4 cup of half and half cream. Mix it all together and there you go, your sauce is all ready. By now, the fettuccine should also be ready to go. Drain out the water and add it back into the sauce to finish as your final step. And it's all done! This Alfredo fettuccine is my most favorite pasta to eat because it's so creamy, comforting, and it's packed with a bunch of flavor. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and let me know in the comments below how it turned out for you. Until next time, bye!